Pearl Jam's beginning start with the end of Seattle band Mother Love Bone. Mother Love Bone vocalist Andy Wood would die of a heroin overdose in 1990, and guitarist Stone Gossard and bassist Jeff Ament would regroup to assemble a new band.
I mean, we knew we were not going to go under the name Mother Love Bone, whatever.
That was out of person.
Yeah, definitely. But as far as playing music, I mean, definitely was going to continue to play.
I think the way Stone dealt with it and the way that I dealt with it too was pretty differently. I think he just pretty much went back to work the next day, and I think I just kind of hung out by myself for a while. And when he got some songs together, we went in and recorded them, and it just kind of pretty much progressed from that point.
Stone and Jeff had already played together previously in Seattle band Green River. They would recruit guitarist Mike McCready. A demo was recorded with Soundgarden drummer Matt Cameron. That tape, via ex-Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer Jack Irons, would find its way to a 25-year-old San Diego surfer named Eddie Vedder. Eddie would write lyrics for the songs and overdub vocals. The players were impressed enough with the results that he was asked to join the band.
How did you guys know that it would work out?
We didn't. No, it was going to work out, but it just felt very good from the time we started, and so we've just been continuing.
None of us knew. That was probably the coolest part.
But even before work would begin on a debut record, members of Pearl Jam were invited to participate in the Temple of the Dog project. In 1990, the majority of what would become Pearl Jam appeared on the Andrew Wood tribute project, Temple of the Dog. Also appearing were Soundgarden vocalist Chris Cornell and drummer Matt Cameron. Eddie's contribution to the record would prove to be his first work with his future bandmates.
The concept was the fact that there really wasn't a concept other than just getting together and playing music. And Chris had a couple of songs that he wanted to record that were about Andy, and that kind of brought us together, and we were having a really great time playing music together, so we just thought, why not?
We made that record because we loved him, and we were like friends with him, and it's like, it was a real relationship, and it's not like this fantasy, which is fine, I guess. I mean, I can't say that that's a wrong thing for somebody to go love that Mother Love Bone album and like make shrines to Andy and like tell him how like he changed their life or whatever, which, I mean, I can't step into their shoes and say that they didn't do that or whatever, but it's just, dealing with that is really strange for me.
It was a pretty natural progression in a lot of ways because, I mean, even when we were talking about doing the Temple thing, this thing was just kind of coming together, and Eddie was living in San Diego. We were definitely in between things, and it was cool. I mean, it really didn't take that much time, and we got together and practiced 7 or 8 times, and we were in the studio for about 10 days, so it was a pretty effortless effort.
That 10-day effort would result in one of the 90s most influential records, 10.